Hi everybody, Di here from Wild Woolly. Just thought I'd give you a little bit of an explanation about our needle system we've got here at Wild Woolly because it works really well. So what we have, well, we've got quite a few different needles, but these are your basic needles that are best to get on with. We've got a 36 star, a 38 star and a 40 star, and these are our workhorse needles. You can make anything with these needles. They're fantastic. I'll explain them in a minute. We've got our reverse needle and we've got our twist 38 and our twist 40. So these are the needles that we've decided that we'll have handles for. Yeah, I've got other needles I work with, but they're so rare that I actually don't have a handle on them. But I'll just give you an explanation of these. So with the 36 star, which is our orange handled needle, it comes with an orange nail polish tip on the end of the needle so you can match it into your holder. That's for when I start a project, a very coarse, heavy needle. It works really quickly and it felts quite hard. So this is what I'd use it for here, making a ball here. You can see it puts big holes in your work. So you want to be using it right at the beginning of a project before you start putting core wool over the top, because you don't want to see big holes like that in your work further on. I'll probably put that underneath this little bird here. And so that's when I'm really starting to build the bulk in a project. And once I've got that all going with my 36 star, then I'll move on to a 38 star, which is the blue needle. Now you could just about make anything with this. It still puts quite a decent hole into your work, but if you gave it a rub, it quite quickly goes away. So once I'm getting down to shaping an animal or whatever I'm making, this 38 is perfect for that. So still using it on your core wool. So once you've got your whole shape made there, then you're going to move on to putting all your top coat onto your project. Now you can still do this with the 38 star, but once you start getting down into the fine detail like the dog's eyes or around his mouth, you want to move on to your 40 star then. Now that's a very, very fine needle. Most of the needles, the star needles all start around about there, 2 centimetres down. They've got barbs all the way along them. So the barbs have just got finer when we've gone from the 36 to the 38 to the 40. The 40 is the finest. We also at Wild Woolly have a 42, but I find this 40 will do all this gentle work when you just want to be pushing one fibre back like that. Or if you're here making a little bird here, you can see I put a little bit of white around his eye there, or I'm just gently moving that around with my 40. Okay, so then once you've got everything onto your creation, then you want to move on to your twist needles. Now they are actually a star needle where they have 4 sides, but the barb has been twisted like that, so it actually felts much quicker to felt like that with your twist needle rather than in like that with your star needles. So your twist is putting all your little fibres down all over your project. So it's really the finishing needle, the twist. So your twist 38 is really good for just pushing all that work down like that. Can you see? Sometimes I just tap it onto the project and it works quite well like that. But you're not working in and trying to build with your twist needle. And your 40 twist needle, it's really good for working around a face area where you don't want to make it that hard. You just probably want to put this muzzle down a little bit or get into a little bit there and put that down along there. Can you see how I'm doing that? That's what your 40 twist is for. And then you have your reverse needle. See, it's quite difficult to get out. Now that'll pull out fluff. So instead of felting in, it pulls out. So if I wanted that to be fluffy all over, I'll use that a little bit and start pulling out different fibers there. You can use that on ducks and or sorts of things. So when you buy our set of handles or our set of needles, you'll actually get this little piece of paper to explain all the needles, and then on the back what they do and what colour coding they are. So I hope that's helpful. If you've got any questions, please just give us a call here at Wild Woolly or send us an email.